Yo, what's up guys? My name's Storm, and welcome back to another video. Today I've got some Advanced Warfare gameplay for you, playing some Kill Confirmed on the map Horizon. Today's topic is going to be my first impressions on this game actually, and just as a heads up, I'm not the best at this game. I do have some gameplay in the background, but like I said, I'm not amazing. Please don't judge me. I also didn't have that much time to record, but hopefully it's good. Just as a little heads up as well, I did actually play other Call of Duties in the past. I played all the way from Call of Duty 3 to Black Ops 2. I don't know what number that is. And then I did not play Call of Duty Ghosts because Black Ops 2 kind of was like my ending point for a little while. And then I actually wasn't planning on getting this game either, but I saw some videos online and I looked at the trailers, which were actually quite accurate to what it's like in real life. And I ended up getting it, and I'm just going to talk about, why I like it. At this point, I have been playing for a little bit. I'm level like 44, 45 at this point. Probably going to prestige pretty soon, actually. Pretty excited. I have gotten the hang of the game. I didn't want to make this video too early and, give you false information, but this is still like, early enough that it's my first impressions on the game. Like always, I have a list of things that I'm just going to go through, and I'll explain them as I go, so, here we go. So the first, and pretty much the most important thing to me, is that this game is new. It's its own game. A big problem with some of the old Call of Duties is that people kind of felt as if they were just repeating themselves over and over again, and they were paying $60 for just a big DLC. But this game, I feel like it's different. It's its own game. It's still Call of Duty. I can still feel the Call of Duty aspects of it, but it's its own game. They've worked in a lot of new aspects, especially the exosuit, which changes a lot of things to me. It changes the way, you move around the map and how the maps are designed and basically how the game is played overall. And I think that even though it's just a small thing, it's kind of amazing how, this one thing is changing like the entire way the game is played. So another really important thing is that this game is customizable to you as a player. It kind of wraps around who you are and like, what kind of skills that you excel in and, maybe what you have a little bit more trouble with. So for example, like the exosuit, if you're more of a stealthy kind of player, they have the stealth for you. If you're more of like a fast kind of run around player, they have the speed up for you. If you need some more health, they have that for you. It's amazing. I also love that for each weapon, not only does it have its like basic weapon with the original stats, but you also have other versions of weapons that are like the same weapon but with different stats, so that if you maybe need a little bit more damage but can deal with a little bit less accuracy, they have that gun for you. They also have a lot of new attachments, and I like to see that they're they're kind of like reaching out, trying to make things a little bit more different, going with the whole futuristic thing, and they're just making it better overall. Alright, the next thing, and this doesn't really have anything to do with gameplay or anything, but you are allowed to make your kind of character your own, and I like that. I always like to be able to show off who you are as a person, what your character looks like, what you found, what you wear, what your exosuit looks like. I think that's really cool, and especially I play TF2 and stuff where it's basically that game is just all about what you look like, and I think they did a good job with it. Alright, the next thing is that they have brought some new game modes to the playing field, and I like that. I like it when they bring a new game mode in because it makes it more fun, it makes it more interesting. It's not like the same like domination, kill confirmed, TDM over and over again. And I haven't played them that much, but just knowing that they are there and for me to play, it just makes me happy to see that they're, reaching out. The next thing that I'd like to point out, and this is really important to some people, is that the graphics, at least on my computer, are amazing. It runs very well for me. It looks beautiful. I'm not exactly sure what it looks like on this recording for you guys, but I know that on my computer it looks great, and on some of the next gen consoles it probably looks amazing as well. If you're someone who is all about it's got to look good if I want to play it, then I definitely say this is gets a check mark there. The next thing, and I find this actually very interesting, is that the kill streaks are different. Not only like they're different like physically, but they're different in a way of like they changed the game. In older games like Modern Warfare 2, sometimes I felt as if the game kind of revolved around you getting your kill streaks. Everyone wanted to get their Harrier so they can get their chopper gunner so they can get their nuke. That's kind of how me and my friends used to play and how we used to set it up. But in this game, the kill streaks are just completely different in a totally different sense. It's either, you have a UAV and you can just call it in, or, you have a Vulcan and you have to literally stop in the middle of the battlefield to, like, call it in and wait and, use it. And I like that because, you still get to use your kill streaks and you still get to use them for, like, a good purpose, but I don't feel like the entire game revolves around you, like, getting kills for your kill streaks. It's like, you get kills and then all of a sudden you get a kill streak and you can use it eventually. The next thing, and this is actually pretty important to me as well, is that I feel like they made the right choice when it came to levels and prestiges. There are, I believe, 15 prestiges, and each prestige is 50 levels. At 50 levels, I feel like it's like the perfect number, where, it's not too long and it's obviously not too short. Sometimes in older games, when they had like much more than that, I felt like when I got to the point of prestiging, it was like I just ranked up like 70 levels. Do I really want to prestige? But now I feel like it's the right amount and I get done quick enough that I'm okay with it. The next thing for me is the dropping system, and this will be just quick, but I really like that they made it like a dropping system where you can find guns, you find crates, you find, clothing, and that kind of all ties into, how you can like customize your character and stuff. But I think it's a really good idea, and I just like that feeling of when I find a crate, when I find a new weapon, when I find a new, exosuit, something. I think it looks really cool, and it's a good idea. Now on to something a little bit more on the negative side, because, this game isn't perfect. I'd say that the maps aren't necessarily as perfect as they could be. I would really like to see a few more, like, lively maps that, kind of just make me feel good about playing on them. They did do a good job trying to make them interactive with, the tsunami map and the volcano map, and that map where, like, an entire, like, building is dropped down by a helicopter. Those are all cool. But, in other games, everyone kind of had their favorite map. And in this game, I just don't feel like there is a favorite map. So I definitely like to see some more lively maps in maybe one of the DLCs coming out or something. The next thing, and this is not really a big problem to me, but I know that it is a big problem to a lot of people, is that they promised dedicated servers for this game, and they're not here yet. And so if you're watching this video in the future, they may have them already, but as of now, they do not have these dedicated servers that they promised, which for me it's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't seem to be lagging too much, and but I mean other people are bothered by it. But if you're going to promise something to somebody who's about to pay $60 for a game, you should either explain to them why you don't have it, or at least have it up in some way. Like it doesn't seem right to me. The last thing on my list is hacking, and I've only seen it like 1 or 2 times. But it does worry me a little bit that like only a week or 2 into this game, I'm already seeing some hackers. I might put a clip at the end of this video of, I was recording when I got killed by a hacker and his aimbot was just so obvious. It was funny, but it does worry me a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. So overall, I definitely do like this game. It's very good. I feel like it was the savior of the series. A lot of people were worried like this is kind of the make or break for Call of Duty. For me, it definitely made it, I guess. There are a few problems. I don't think there's ever been a game without a problem, but they're definitely fixable. So I would recommend this to anybody who's on the edge. And if you already have the game or you do end up getting the game, I would love to see what you have to say about it in the comments. Before I head off, there is actually a giveaway going on our channel right now. If you're interested, the link will be in the description. If it's not there, that probably means it's over. But if you're watching this video, like in the first few days it comes out, hopefully it'll still be open for you guys. And so that wraps it up for this video. If you enjoyed it at all, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more weekly content, feel free to subscribe here. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
I hope I know the words to this one.
Ever since I have been rapping, the thing that hold me back it has always been my voice. No choice but to sit and imagine. Swear to God, if I got a voice like Curtis, would have all about a year ago for certain. But I said that everything in life got purpose. Market versus shirtless, urbans, filling up a bag on a vaporizer. Taking me higher, say to the choir, telling me to wish that I was tame and quieter. Should I change my sound up? Try to fit the scene, but all these YouTube comments telling you don't go mainstream. So let me get this straight. At first you wouldn't listen, but when they switch the sound up, every one of you is his bitch. And like, I remember him back in the day, before everybody else heard of him, yay. Now he sound like everybody else. I wonder why that motherfucker went and sold out. Not the first to like it, but first one it just go. First one on the bandwagon, so now you think you're cool. As soon as others hop on, you say nah, this ain't me, and complain about that artist, and y'all blame it on the mainstream. Fuck you, you ain't got no goddamn taste of your own. Can't form an opinion, so you need to be told who to like, what to eat, what to wear. You're a sheep, listening to what they told you after they sold you a pair of beats. Make me wanna go and throw the towel in. Opinion formed by Google, but you think you're Simon Cowell. Now they're bound to just conform so you can get aboard and love them, at least until they're mainstream. Then you can say fuck them. And this game is so damn crazy. Hate it, then you love it. Wake up in the morning and you're about to go say fuck it. And I'm in the